Yo, what's up? It's Ben Scarborough, and I'm in downtown Auburn right now, hanging out with Record and GRiZ. GRiZ just played a show at Bourbon Street Bar, and he fucking knocked it out of the park. GRiZ, how was playing at Bourbon Street tonight?
It was awesome, man. I had a great time. The crowd was crazy, really great energy, and I felt the love tonight, man. It was good.
So, like, what do you do when you're not making music? What do you do when you're not GRiZ?
I travel to the next gig.
To the next gig?
Yeah.
Well, what drives you every day? What is it that keeps you going when you wake up? Like, what is it that that drives you to be GRiZ?
Well, like, for me, myself personally, like, music is my whole life. It's like my whole existence of being. From the time I wake up in the morning to the time I go to bed at night, that's like the first thing I would wake up to, and the last thing I go to sleep with. It's like music, you know? And I'm a consumer of my own products, you know? Like, I make the music I want to hear, and it's just so fortunate enough that people like to listen to what I have to make. And so within that, like, what keeps me going is, like, I just want to make music, more music that I want to hear that I haven't created yet, you know? I want to surprise myself.
Do you have any influences from the past that maybe got you into your career?
Like influences, like, as far as like electronic music goes, it was dudes like Aphex Twin and Square Pusher that like kind of like started that movement for me. So like the early like DMB era and like the early glitch era of music, and then I kind of like rode that, and then kind of like started listening to the whole like dubstep movement and how that kind of came along, and fused these two things together with the influences that I had from like Motown music and all that kind of stuff, and like record digging and like listening to like Fantasia all the time and all that kind of stuff, and like all these kind of things like sorted my brain and kind of like twisted it out and came upon itself, and then the music that I make kind of comes out organically.
So are there any upcoming releases that you can tell your fans about?
We got a few things coming out soon, and one of the big things is that I have like a 2-part record, and the first part is going to come out hopefully in June, like mid-June, and then the next part's going to come out like for fall tour season. So it's going to be like 2 different sides of like my music, like the summer like fun side, and then like the fall like grooving into like that season of like thing, like darker days, like going into more like a contemplative, like introverted, sensitive style of music.
Well, GRiZ, thanks for talking to us.
Cheers, man. Yeah.
You heard it from his mouth. This is Ben Scarborough with Record, signing off. Peace.